Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'll keep this short, no one wants to hear from me, to be honest. No doctor, no professor, no degree yet. I'll keep this short. A very good morning I wish to everyone here, ladies and gentlemen, doctors, professors, and of course my fellow medical students. It is with great pleasure that I welcome you to the inaugural Medicine in Malaysia Conference 2014. It is very encouraging to see so many of you here, so many of you interested in the complexities and the issues that mar our healthcare system. You're probably wondering what Malaysian Medics International, or MMI as we prefer to go by, really is. Well, we're a very young organization, founded by a small group of medics in the UK just last year. The idea came about when Jonathan, our MC today, he and I were in my room in London, this crappy old student hall room, not nice. He was down in London for a surgical conference, which we both attended together, and we started thinking about random stuff, and the idea came up about having an association that represents all medical students, all Malaysian medical students, regardless of their institution of study or where they study. John was being very cheap. He didn't want to rent a hotel room in London. He opted to stay on my couch. I'm just kidding, he stayed on the floor. It's a small room, I didn't have a couch. I wouldn't have given it to him anyway. So we came up with the idea of association to represent all Malaysian medical students. And why we felt this was so important is because of the many issues that Professor Adiba mentioned as well. And I feel that with regard to the discussion and contemplation of all these issues, I think a very important voice is still missing from the discussion. The future benefactors of policies put in place today, the future major stakeholders of these policies, the medical student of today. That is also one of the key reasons why we decided to found MMI, as well as to organize this conference. And I again would like to express my immense gratitude and appreciation to everybody here, and a very big thank you to all those who made this event possible. This event is the brainchild of our MMI committee, which was very sadly split in two, one half in Malaysia and one half in the UK. It was extremely difficult trying to work with the time difference, the time lag on Skype, trying to make sure everyone was speaking one at a time on our conference calls without going, me. No, it was very difficult. Contacting speakers and presenters, all while juggling our immense workload, which I'm sure all of you are all too familiar with. It's a bit like a long-distance relationship, to be honest. Except with 10 people, it's a bit like polygamy, a bit. But it's worked out great, and we finally got to meet one another, all of us, just last night, actually. And a round of applause for the organizing committee for their tireless efforts and their utmost dedication. Secondly, a very warm thank you to our supporters, Talent Corp Malaysia, our partners University Malaya, and UKEC. Without each and every one of you, this event would not have been possible, and I think I speak on behalf of everyone in this hall when I say that your willingness to help and support this event is very much appreciated. Thirdly, our esteemed speakers and honored guests who are at the heart of this conference, who have taken time out of their extremely busy schedules to be with us here today, to share their experience, their knowledge, and their passion for healthcare with us, all for the benefit of the participants here today. Ultimately, those who will go on to shape the climate of Malaysian healthcare in the years to come. We at MMI extend our gratitude and appreciation to each of you, and we hope to learn as much as we can from your undoubtedly enlightening lectures. A very special thank you to Professor Adiba Kamaruzaman, our event patron, who has been very supportive of our cause, allowing us to hold this conference in this beautiful venue. It's just been renovated. We're very lucky. I don't know what it was like before. I don't want to imagine that. No, it's very nice. We are so honored to have such a decorated professional in the medical field championing our cause, and it is our goal that we will live up to our hopes for this conference and for our organization. And finally, to all of you here, the participants, thank you very much for, excuse my language, but for giving a damn. It's really great to see so many of you here interested in the complexities of our healthcare system and willing to heighten your awareness of the many issues that mar our healthcare system, problems that we as a nation now face in terms of healthcare. It is no exaggeration when I say that we will determine and shape the landscape of Malaysian healthcare in the years to come. And it is my hope that we will never think of ourselves as individual doctors in individual clinics or individual hospitals, but as pieces in a much grander and significant picture. And with that, I thank you all once again, and may we have a splendid and meaningful conference. Thank you very much.